here we have a Nitro DS. It's DS19 wing section. Taped on wings, as you can see. Tape on. And also a slip off nose cone there. What's holding me up is the dilemma of what to do. Let's have a chair. What to do with this nose. If I do it the way I've cut it out there, this was just a practice one. I've glued it in, so it will be permanent. Permanent on this plane. But if I make the nose boat that shape, then ballast tube will have to fit underneath, and it's quite narrow under there between the wing and the bottom of the fuselage. So the ballast tube has got to go at the bottom. And servo, well, I was kind of hoping the servo would go in the tail, but it's pretty tight. Probably it's going to need a push rod, really, to be quite honest. So I'm kind of thinking of cutting this out of the bottom, if you follow what I mean. So instead of cutting it out of the top, leave that there and cut it out of the bottom, so as the servo is mounted upside down and the ballast tube would fit in from here going backwards, but on the underside. That would make it fairly easy then to retrofit the ballast tube. Whereas at the moment I've got to have some kind of loading hatch built in there, and I've got to cut the nose about to get the ballast tube in. It's just a lot of work. So I'm trying to think easier. I also learned, having quite a small surface area here that the wing mounts on, it makes it a bit rocky. You've got to really bind the tape on quite tight to get it there. So that's the reason I've made such a such a big wing mounting area on the Wurzel, to keep it real rock steady when you put the tape on. The other thing that really annoyed me about this plane is, how did that happen? I've got a slight V in my elevator. That's not good. So I've got to make another one. Use this one as a V-tail, I guess, for something. So I've got to make another one of those and make the decision on the nose boat. Made the plug for the nose boat. I'm just waiting to either cut out the top or to cut out the bottom. So if I get on and make a decision, I can do all the moulding at the same time as I do the Wurzel fuselage. Also got this one, which is the 2 metre version. I put it on there, you can see it's that much longer, bigger fin. I was quite keen on it for a while, then I decided it was getting a bit thin around this area. It would be alright for a, I don't know, 160 to 200 maybe. I think the boom would start flexing over 200, but I don't know. That's just what I'm guessing at. Chunkier boom, it's got to go faster. Less flexing the better. So I think I'll be making a new 2 metre plane at some stage for my DS in, but this one, well, the seat's going to be the same as the 60-inch version, so the actual turtle deck goes on there, the same as the 60. Nose boat, same as the 60. Nose cone as well, same as the 60. So makes sense to make it. It's all polished up, it's ready to go. I think I'm going to make the mould of it. I do. So I've got the 2-metre version, the nose bow and the Wurzel fuse to mould up. So that should keep me out of mischief for a little while.